Hello guys, introduction to readings. What I'm going to explain in this lecture today is what is a history of modern terrorism and how scholars now define terrorism and weapons of mass destruction. One of the recent attacks, somewhat recent, have been attacking World Trade Center in 1993. Obviously, it was before 9/11 attack in 2001. So definition of terrorism, according to scholars who study it now, it's unlawful use of force against people for purposes of intimidation. There are different kinds of terrorism, obviously like left terrorism, right terrorism, and like special interest groups which care about specific issues. Those are kinds of domestic terrorism in the United States, how scholars classify them. Examples of those special interest groups would be like environmental groups, which sometimes do commit act of terror in protection of animals. In terms of international terrorism, what we have is jihad movement, and some of the recent examples are like events in France after this Charlie Hebdo pictures posted. There are countries which sponsor terrorism, and there are formal terrorist organizations which commit acts of terror. As of 2020, United States State Department designates Sudan, North Korea, Syria, and Iran as state sponsors of terrorism. It means that they have restrictions with United States. The citizens have travel into the United States. The limits on government officials, limits on trade operations, limits on bank transfers, and all different kinds of limitations. Example of state terror would be attack in Lockerbie when Muammar Gaddafi ordered a plane to be like blown up over England, or UK to be more general. Formal groups would be Hamas, like clergy which belong to this group. They say if United States do something in Middle East, they will unleash terror on United States in general. Chemical threat is a serious issue in international relations today. There are all kinds of chemical weapons, lethal, not lethal, industrial, warfare, blood, choking, blister, nerve agents. As you might heard in the news, for instance, in 2020, in August 2020, presumably the Russian government tried to poison Alexei Navalny, a Russian opposition leader. So use of chemical weapons is still a major issue in international relations. There are biological threats. Different kinds of biological weapons. Some people think that, for instance, COVID-19 was artificial, but so far what I have read in like academic journals It is of natural origin. It was transferred from animals to people. It's pretty common. Most of the attacks, at least so far, have been using all kinds of explosives. But recently, more people use different kind of weapons. Again, like those in France in November 2020. That's it. Thanks.